I bought this extremely rough trailer for a couple $100. I'm going to renovate it and make it look so much better. Try to look brand new. Let's go. I literally tried to find the worst trailer on Facebook Market for the lowest price so I could show you guys you can do this on your own. You don't need to buy brand new. Okay, let's pause the video, but don't worry, we'll be right back. Let's jump into the future. Over here at the barn, you guys know I did all this dirt work. It rained. Guess what? Looking good. There's no puddles. Let's check the inside, see if there's any water, and let's see how the concrete slab is doing. Oh, as you guys can tell, the concrete slab is looking great. There is no water down here where we haven't put dirt yet. I think what I did worked out there, and the concrete right here blocked all of the water from coming in if any was gonna come in. But guys, check this out. Boomage, guys, I don't think I could be any more excited with this. This is looking really good, really solid. I need a sweep. There's some loose rocks on top, but it's looking great. Yes, I was working on the trailer behind the scenes. You can tell my hair's a little different. If you want something bad enough, you'll make it happen. So we were working behind the scenes to get this done, and now it's time for you guys to see what we've been doing. I know you're probably asking yourself, why would I do it the hard way with an angle grinder? Well, it gave me the opportunity to get in there and touch every inch of this trailer. I could get in there and I could feel every dent, every rust spot. So as I'm working, I'm taking mental note of what body work I need to do later. There is a big dent in the front. There's little holes, little repairs I need to do. And the fact that I went through with the angle grinder, I'm able to feel every imperfection. And that's exactly why I did it with this approach. Alright guys, I've been listening to a podcast. It's kind of blocking my ears. These are actually a little noise canceling. And then I got goggles on, make sure safety. But I spent, I don't know, 20 minutes on this panel and it's in really good shape. I was actually really surprised. You know, it looked like this. Now, it still looks a little rough, but it is solid metal. There's no dents and dings in this panel. It's really, really good. I'm really excited. So, let's keep moving. You guys know we absolutely love our animals. We love our pet dogs and we love our livestock. We are trying to do our best to get the barn situated, the fencing situated, everything ready for all our animals to have more room to roam. I mean, look at those guys. They are pumped. But we do have a lot of baby goats coming. We have 6 females in the moment that are all pregnant and they should be due anytime now. So we need to start getting ready to move these animals, and the best way possible was buying this trailer. We need to make sure it gets well enough built to move all our livestock, even the big animals like Lambo. We have pigs, we have goats, we have chickens, we have dogs. They all need to be moved, and so we're trying our best to knock this out the best we can. And as you can tell, we're moving right along. Alright, pretty excited with how it's coming along. It probably doesn't look that great, so I'll bring you up close. I left this big old section so you guys could see it's a little rough. It's real rough there, but then this is just smooth, like butter smooth. So to get these 3 panels finished, it was literally an hour to do the 3 panels. I do know that there are other ways that I could do it. I do have a wire brush, a wheel that goes on there. I know you could sandblast, you could do all this other stuff. I'm doing the cheapest way possible so you guys could see. I'm very, very excited with how it's coming out. I think you could probably polish a turd, and this is going to be proof. Even if it's not 100% perfect at the end, I really do think this thing's going to look phenomenal. As you can tell, it is tedious. I wanted to show you guys just in real time how much time it truly takes to do this. It's, again, very, very tedious. It's very dirty. It's a workout more than you'd think, having to hold that grinder on there really good and above your head. Boy, am I tired, but man, am I really, really glad with the outcome. As you can tell, the sun came out. I had to pop that jacket off. It is extremely dirty having the jacket off, but it was definitely worth it to enjoy the nice weather. Again, this is just very, very tedious. It's an awesome thing just to pop in some music, some podcast, and just go to town on it, not think, and just get work done. I wanted to dive in around this door and try to get the best I can. This is where a lot of the rust was, where the handles are. I need to figure out how to get the handles to work a lot better. They're extremely rusted. I might have to pop the rivets off and soak them in WD-40 or some PB Blaster and try to get them working the best they can, and then repaint them and put them back on. But for now, I'm extremely excited with how it's turning out. But look at the difference. It was worth all the work. I was at Tractor Supply and I saw this little sandblaster. It wasn't very expensive, so I decided to get it. Unfortunately, the reviews on it are terrible. It did work, but you'd have to hold the nozzle out a little bit. I did see in the reviews that you need to customize it and get the gap just right for it to work. As is, it's not very good, but I got it to work a little bit. So I'm going to work on it behind the scenes, get it working, because there's a lot of work I need to do underneath the fenders and underneath where the axles are, also in little tight spots. So I'm going to work with it the best I can and try to get it to work. The absolute best thing that I've found so far is the disc grinder with sandpaper on it. This is 60 grit and it comes off like a charm. Unfortunately, it does get the paint stuck in it pretty quickly, but I ended up finding out there was 2 coats of paint, so that's why. I did also try this big wheel brush, and all it did was smear the paint around. I think it's because there was 2 coats. It worked fine, but not exactly how I wanted, so I ended up switching back to the disc grinder with the sandpaper, and that worked like a charm. Guys, let this be known, no matter how ugly and how messed up your past could be, you could be just like this. Brand new, good looking. It's not always what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. you guys, I think that looks pretty freaking good for the old paint that was on it. Like the roof, it went to rusted metal because it was left out in the rain while I worked on it between other projects. But as you guys can tell, that is very good sheet metal. Of course, there is a dent right there, and there are marks like in that little door right there that we'll have to fix later. But I am very, very happy with this, very, very pumped with the way the rust is coming off, how smooth it is. It's a lot of work, it's tedious, but if you want something bad enough, you'll make it happen. Now, I know you guys are wondering, what does the inside look like in the back? Let's go. Oh, as you can tell, this back is pretty rough. I don't know if I'm gonna take the paint off or just put all new sheet metal on there. That's why I haven't even touched this yet. But the inside, it's good, but the floor is bad. So I'm talking about the doors probably gonna have to be replaced, fixed somehow. It looks like it's just some cheap wood behind it, so we'll figure that out. So as you guys can tell, it is a maroon purplish color on the inside. That's why when I was taking the white paint off, it was turning that color. Looks like they just repainted the outside. Who knows how long ago. But it's really not that bad of shape. I'm gonna go in and just take some of the surface rust off, and then the floor, I have no idea what it looks like. We're gonna have to dive into that. So I'm gonna leave you guys on that. We're going to keep working on this. We're gonna knock it out. This is gonna be a project that is time sensitive. The baby goats are about to be born. We're trying to move everything. I need to get new tires. I need to be able to just get it better for the animals. What color should we paint it? What should I do with the floor? Should we go ahead and just try to move them before it's even ready? There's just so many different questions we have. So we're asking you guys, what do you think?